Happy Wife, Happy Life. My name is Bridget, and these are my wives. We have Karman, Kat, and Kristen.
Yeah.
This one's mine, technically.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, this is just my wife.
I'm only hers.
Who's gonna pull a card?
Ooh, I shall draw from the mystery bowl. Hot, 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 hot. How do you squash a fight before it starts? Ass. Penny P. Penny, good question.
Before it starts? Like you know she's gonna piss her off? Oh, okay.
Well, you sound like
Well,
you know
no,
what
I
you're
know
talking
what you
about.
do.
Don't be an asshole.
For me, like when I don't be an asshole. I can't do that. It's too hard. Okay. But I know for me, like you can tell when I'm going off.
Yes.
And so Karman does this thing where she like hugs the walls. Like she will literally, she'll walk out of rooms backwards and she gets like, this is what she does every time. She's always like, it's like she's like possessed or something. She just walks out of rooms backwards and hugs walls.
You're possessed. That's why I'm walking out. It's like
I
a
see it every
volcano is
time.
going to erupt.
Karman
I
just goes,
just have to wait for it to be over, and then I'm like, okay, now you're back and you're sane, and we can talk about this.
Yeah.
But
Oh, so no
she
one
just
will-
has to blow.
I over talk with Karman because Karman shuts down. And so if she's upset, I just see her shut down and get shut down. And so finally I'm just like, okay, listen, whatever I did, I'm wrong. And let's put on some Stevie Nicks. That's what happens every time. And then she's like, oh, I don't want to get. And then I'm like, do you want some alcohol? Do you want to hug the dog? Like I'll put the dog on her. I'll put Stevie Nicks. I'll just talk about how great her hair is. That's a big thing for her. And then the fight's gone. Usually.
Our house is very similar in that I shut down and Kat talks a lot.
That makes sense.
I think then the answer is to squash a fight before it starts. Remember to communicate.
that even mean?
Communicate. Talk about
does that
things.
even mean?
Tell me things. Tell me what's going to happen. Tell me what you want.
Sometimes
Tell me
there's
what
too
you don't
much
like.
talking, though.
I like talking.
So I think sometimes when I feel a fight coming on, I just make a joke, and then it diffuses it,
That's true.
and then we move on.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
Oh,
there's
see?
a lot of like,
Can you be my sensei?
Yeah.
Good.
yeah. So
I'm pulling another
keep
card.
it light.
We be my sensei.
Oh wait, what? I just remembered something.
What?
Okay, so we got a gift for you guys like years ago, and I remembered, and I brought it today, and I guess it's for both of you, but it's mostly for Karman.
Okay.
Although I
yeah.
guess Bridget can have one too. But
No,
there you go.
here you go, Karman.
Just hand it over. Hand it over.
There, yes.
Years ago, what is it? We don't
We've
have
had it
anything
for a
for
long
you.
time.
Oh.
is it?
Oh, it's a little button that reads Bridget.
I have one too, and
You
mine
have a
says
Bridget button?
and mine says Catherine.
Oh.
Oh, give me some. I'm here
That's
for
really
a high five.
thoughtful.
Not you.
Good job.
Bridget.
Thank you, guys.
Oh yay!
Yeah,
That's so
I'm right now.
thoughtful. I wish we got you this. Look, you guys.
Wow, for
You're
you.
doing-
There
you're
you
doing
go.
gorgeous.
Oh,
Fantastic.
beautiful.
I'm gonna pull another question.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If you and your wife never met, who would she be with, and where would they be? From Nancy V. You would probably be with a hoe. You'd be with a younger hoe.
You say
like,
some skank. I don't
some
know.
stripper skank, and you'd probably be like in Vegas, and you'd like,
Oh.
I don't even know what you'd be. Where would you be? What would happen over this side?
what
I'm already
happened?
mad at
What
you.
would happen to me?
Oh, God, you're a bitch.
Oh God! I think that you'd live in a Winnebago and you'd be following Bette Midler around the country.
First of all, Bette Midler flies only. She doesn't drive across the country.
Well, yeah, but
So
you,
I'd have to
fly,
be-
you gave up everything to follow Bette Midler because there are only two women in the world for you: me and Bette Midler.
But you're also the same person.
I had an
You
ex
and Bette
that moved to Georgia to be near the Indigo Girls, so I totally get it. Like, this is a gay thing. This
That's
happens
so
all the
gay.
time.
Yeah.
Who would Kat be with?
Kat would be with a rich lawyer person living in a rich lawyer life.
Yeah.
and,
With a lot of
and a rich lawyer that
nice
like
countertops.
funds her productions.
Oh, that sounds great. Can you get with her? Because then you get down a better story.
Yeah, we did.
You're great and all, Kristen. But
No, that's fine.
where would I be, honey bun?
Okay, one of two things. You would either be living alone in a fabulous mansion that you paid for all by yourself because you
With
do
cash.
it yourself.
Yeah.
Or
I
you would
built
be
it.
with that super rich elder power lesbian that hit on you 8 or 9 years ago at the diner when we first got together. And you'd be living in
Oh.
her mansion in the Hollywood Hills,
That
probably
we've been to
much
before.
happier than you are with me.
But she's like in her 60s. There was a time when like some elderly lesbian that is
elderly.
she's kind of
Elderly.
she's elderly than me.
She's an elder lesbian.
Elderly.
Elder.
An elder.
Is different from
Yes,
elderly.
either way, I'd be
Sorry,
doing so
lesbians
well.
of a certain age.
Right now, I'm living in an apartment with Karman. It's totally fine. I'm really happy. I love you.
You and Kat both have very high dreams of like white glossy lifestyles.
we want sugar mamas.
Yeah,
we
Karman and I were
Actually,
like,
is that allowed? What happens if two people need sugar mamas in a foursome that's really great friends? From John.
what happens if you want to build a fort and live in the woods?
That's you fuckers.
Yeah, right.
All right, we're never
Don't bring
gonna.
skanks.
Yes,
But
absolutely.
she was saying she wants skanks.
All right,
Cattle
cattle
question.
question. Let's get
Can we
something
bring
simple.
skanks? She was dating strippers.
Ooh,
when I
okay,
met her.
okay, okay.
She was dating
Shh, private,
strippers
that's
when I met
private,
her.
that's private.
Young
Is it
strippers that were
private?
younger than me. I'm
Private.
sorry.
Wow.
Strippers.
You're an elder now.
She might have dated a prostitute.
Bridget! Oh my my God, do we need to pull out the pineapple?
Okay, sorry. Pineapple, stop it.
It's here.
Okay, sorry.
Is it ever appropriate to engage in a Facebook debate with your in-laws?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, shoot, I forgot it was about
You even pulled it.
Your battle.
No. What? Maybe?
I don't know.
She's
No.
a maybe. My wife is a
I don't
maybe.
care.
She's the outlier. Describe. Explain.
No.
Tell us why you're
Well,
wrong.
I think it's important to have open discussions with your in-laws.
On Facebook?
But the Facebook thing is hard because things get misinterpreted and it can go, you can set off other people, like a chain reaction. I think just engaging on Facebook at this point at all is not a good idea.
Yeah, I feel like there's some things that every now and then I'm like, oh man, I really feel like I should respond to this like article that got posted. But then I think about it, and usually by then you've posted some thoughtful reply, because I would never, ever, ever want to start a chain reaction. I would never, ever, ever want one of my in-laws to end up getting attacked, or like me be in the middle of being attacked by them. And so if there's something to be said on Facebook, I leave it to Kristen.
I just don't know. If they say somebody says something bad on my feed, then I'll just delete it so nobody else goes after
That's
it. But I'm not fighting with anybody, especially not my in-laws. Whatever makes her happy and them happy makes me happy.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
even though it
So I
says
guess I say
engage
no.
engage in a debate, like it can be a respectful debate, but
can't debate
Facebook
on
just
Facebook.
is like the
Just call them, be like, stop being racist. I love you. Okay, now it's time for School of Life. Who is it? Kat Davis.
Oh, I have a school of life. All right. Here's something I've realized. It's not enough to just do your part, do your half. You should look for ways to be helpful in your relationship. Like you're a suck-up. This is a person who you want to like you. And I feel like the more that I look around and go, what can I do to help Kristen have a great day tomorrow, the better my day feels too. I took a page out of your guys' School of Life from last time about like leaving little notes in lunches and making her lunch and taking care in that way.
thoughtful.
And that's
So
something
nice.
that we've started to do for each other, and it really does make life a lot sweeter.
Nice.
Good job.
Changing lives.
Congratulations.
changing
Look for things
lives.
you can do to make your wife
I
happy.
love it. All right. Well,
right.
thanks for watching Happy Wife, Happy Life.
And let's stay together.
Forever!